Hello, my name's Raj. I'm an artist in Somerville, Massachusetts, and I create art pieces that I like to call Mapuccinos. Mapuccinos are fictional subway maps. At first glance, they may look like the maps you see on the New York subway or the T here in Boston or the Washington Metro. But if you look closely, the points are actually chosen by my customers and represent key moments in their lives, like their hometowns, their college towns, first homes, various jobs, vacations, whatever they'd like. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to create one. Just go to Mapuccino.com. You'll be redirected to my website. I recommend that you read over the FAQ. There's a lot of information down there that's important. In the FAQ, there's a link to a worksheet. I recommend downloading the worksheet and following the instructions to brainstorm the points for your map. Remember, this should be fun, so fill it out over a bottle of wine if you'd like, whatever. So I've already started filling out a worksheet right here. I recommend 15 to 25 points. That gives me a good selection of points to make an interesting composition with. Think of unique names for your points. You can be as obvious or as cryptic as you'd like with your point names. I think one of the things that people enjoy about my work is that the final product isn't just aesthetically interesting, but there is so much hidden meaning within it, almost like an inside joke between two people. So I need to know the address of each point so that I know where they are. The address can be as general as a state or country or as specific as a street address. Basically anything that you could type into Google Maps works for me. So you can literally choose points anywhere in the world, and I'll make a map that encompasses them. Don't worry, not once has anyone sent me a list of points that I haven't been able to do something interesting with. So back to Mapuccino.com. When you're ready to get started, click this big gray button that says ready to get started. Click here. That will shoot you over to the Mapuccino interface. I've already started entering a few of the points from my worksheet, so let's enter the last three. Since I have my worksheet open, it's easiest just to copy and paste them. So my next point is Peru. I'm going to copy and paste that into this text box. Click go. And it basically places a marker somewhere in the center of Peru. That's exactly where we want it. And go back to my worksheet. The label that I've chosen for that marker is Incan Adventure. Paste it in here. Let's do the last two markers. The next one's Connecticut. Again, it's placed a marker somewhere in the center of Connecticut. The label is Happily Ever After. And finally, the last point, East Boston, Massachusetts. And the label, Got the Ring. And that's it. I've entered all 15 of the points that I've chosen. If I click the Pan Out button, it will pan the map out to show all of my points. Now, I've placed a point down in Peru, so it pans out pretty far. I can basically use this slider, which you should be very familiar with if you've ever used Google Maps, to move anywhere in the map and get a closer view of the points that I've selected. I also recommend taking a look at the list of marker names down on the right side here. Check it for spelling, for spacing, for capitalization. Basically just make sure that it's in its final form, because I will use whatever you send me as is. Scroll down, there's some more options for entering a title, a subtitle, which is optional, the size of the map that you want, and whether you want me to design a logo, basically a a subway system logo that would be printed next to your title. When you're done, you can click Submit and Pay, and that will remind you to double check your spelling and shoot you over to PayPal to pay for your map. Then give me about a week to put together a composition of points and finalize the design of the map, and I will mail it right back to you, and it'll be ready for you to hang on your wall.